Welcome, everyone, to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Zips will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Middle Tennessee's offense will get the first crack at it here. And as we... First down for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Osborne. Pressure coming. Dumps it off in the flats. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Keeps the play going. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
I'm not sure you have much in the script to convert a third and this long on the opening drive. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He's got great speed and good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. So Akron's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking to move it through the air. He's got his man.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are...
He'll take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He's looking to throw on third and short. But a little time, lets it go. Got his man quickly. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. And the Zips are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. From the 1, it's first and goal as they try to open the scoring here. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Slams it ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Zips. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll try to tack on one more. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards, and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Out of the gun to give to the back. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Moves it out to the 34-yard line, a nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his tight end. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. 1st and 10 for the offense. He's gonna pass. They're working that left side.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Quick strike complete. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. The aerial assault continues. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Wide out in motion. The play action fake. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Complete to the right. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Between the uprights, it's good. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. It's a draw. Discards a man. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Flushed out of the pocket. No fear from this freshman quarterback as he picks up the 1st down himself. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the timing just a hair off. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. A 3rd down try for the offense. They'll try to get it through the air. They're bringing heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. It was once said that greed is good, but that quarterback got a little too greedy, and it was not good.
No, it wasn't good, but if we got rid of the football just a second earlier and not taking the sack, not gotten the negative play, I think it would have been just fine. I don't mind the aggressive play nature to try to throw it and try to take a shot because I know the defense is going to be aggressive on 3rd and short.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
The give to the back. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the air, it's Osborne. Unloads to the right. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver shows motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. Looking for room, it's Graves. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Got his man down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll pull it down. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. The Zips are on the move. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He's got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Trying play action. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Picked off. He'll try to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
great spot to start this drive for the offense. Now the play fake. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
And this defense doing what it does best. Get after the quarterback. That's their third of the day. They're #1 in the nation at getting the quarterback on the ground. That's why they've had such a successful unit.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Finds his man. It's Graves. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
They'll throw it on first down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The incomplete pass leaves them with 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Osborne. Quickly to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Might be looking to run. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built the lead.
And here comes the punt team. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Zips will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. On first down, here comes this offense. They're going to run it to the right. Not a lot of room. It found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll run it from the gun. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Scrambling away. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Zips will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Osborne. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Fires and picked off. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it 1st down at the 40.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Line gets set, 1st down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Looking deep. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? The Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the ball is picked off.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job bringing in the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job bringing in the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
The quick out. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Graves. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Finds his big tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Fast motion from the offense. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Akron! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Duke is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Blue Devils on the scoreboard. They're up by 35 over Wake Forest. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off the play fake. Gets it out fast. Still running at the 40. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. On target. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. It's complete to the right. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. After the short completion, it's now 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Freeman. He finds his man. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? They'll try to run for it. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Into the house. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. So an 82-yard drive there. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. On second down, wants to throw it. Coming after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Freeman. Fires to the tight end. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to buy time. He's going to take off. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this 2nd half will be fun to watch. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Infocision Stadium.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Off the boot, looking for his man. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. He's loose. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
Nice strike, big play in the passing game. I'll tell you what, find your mismatches, find your advantages, what you do well, and do it again. And then again. And then we know how long we do it again. Keep attacking.
And the Zips trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Zips.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He's got it again. Runs through a tackle. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He's right on target. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They're lining up on first and 10 from the 38. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man to the left. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Quarterback on the keeper. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up second and 3. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll leave it with him. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Looking for the score. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
Receivers do this every day, all day. Throw it up. I will go get it. I will stay in bounds. Nice job knowing where he was at on the field to get that foot in bounds, to get the big touchdown for this offense.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Florida State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Tallahassee for some time. They're up by 32 over the Coyotes. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Buying some time. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. He spent his whole career in the backfield, now 40 career sacks.
That is absolutely insane. A guy that can get to the quarterback that much. You know where he's at, Palmer. He's on the end of the line of scrimmage most of the time. You're pointing to him. There's the guy we got to make sure that doesn't make the play, and he gets to the quarterback time and time again.
There are very few players, I think, in college football, David, that you need to know where they line up each and every play because they are going to disrupt everything. This guy has been that all throughout his career. 40 sacks. That is unbelievable.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Zips send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Going with the ground game left. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. Quarterback gets enough. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, we have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Freeman. A little screen to the running back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the right. It's complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Just drives it between the uprights.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the catch down the right side. Got a lot of running room. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Akron!
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver streaking straight down the outside of the field. And my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. The receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good. It put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosion.
And he breaks into the open. He's at the 20. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Quickly complete. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running back goes in motion. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Madden. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give from the gun. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd and goal from way back there. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Blue Raiders.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield at screen. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving. Thrust that arm out. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Zips are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. This is a game of swings and momentum and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and just stay aggressive. To understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Buys a little time with his feet. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Freeman. Makes his connection. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Got him downfield. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, MTSU. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, the matchup of 1 versus 2 just wrapped up, and we have a final update for you. Louisville found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Cardinals football today. Those Cards fans won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. We'll see a lot of big games this season, but few will have as much of an impact on the big picture as 1 versus 2 and how this one played out, guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Gonna run it. It's Graves. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Back to throw, it's Freeman. Gets open down the middle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. It's complete to the left.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. They'll try it on the ground. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. They'll give it to him again. An attitude run as he's dragged down after a pickup of 6 down to the 14. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Madden. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a man. It's Freeman. He's got it on the run. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, opportunity. Man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Stumbled to the ground. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab down the middle. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. He's going to pass. Receiver looks it in, it's complete.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
It's complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd down, going up top. That's caught. It's Graves. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the offense. Looking for space. It's Graves. On the move at the 30. He's off to the races. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Well, there's a big run on offense, and guys, I don't think a defender even touched him anywhere near the line of scrimmage. That's how big that hole was.
And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Trying to punch it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Pushes for the goal line. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. It's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Moving away from pressure. Touchdown, Zips! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I mean, 4th and goal, and what does he do? He makes plays. This is why quarterbacks, this kind of athletic ability is so hard to stop. Big-time money down on 4th down, and the quarterback makes the play.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. On the ground, it's Hill. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Leaves it with the running back. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Offense getting set for first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got a man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got his man quickly. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And the Zips come to the line in the hurry-up. They keep attacking through the air. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. The Zips will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, try to maximize this time, and get in a position to win.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. I think you got to try to win it here. Don't run the risk of going to overtime. Here's the handoff. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They bring the punter onto the field now. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Quick strike complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. Getting some heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. They try to pop a run on the draw. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Zips line up to punt it away. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Freeman. Throws toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll run it from the gun. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Field is condensed, not a lot of room to work with here on 3rd and goal in overtime. Pressure coming. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee! And they're on top here in overtime. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Going up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Finds his man down the middle. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. It's 3rd down, and they need to get it in the end zone to stay in the game here in OT. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Akron! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
Even the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
This is like that 2-foot putt. They still need to make it to force another overtime. And he tacks on the extra point. Here in the 2nd overtime, they'll snap it on 1st down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Graves. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. He just about had the pick, and what a play that would have been in overtime, but it brings up 4th down. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. He splits 3 uprights and puts 3 on the board. And got wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to go up top on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. After the misfire now on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Madden. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Quarterback adapting. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And third and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big third down stop.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. It's good, and how about that clutch kick from distance to send us to another overtime?
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So here we go, dueling two-point conversions from this point forward. Slams ahead. They are stopped on the two-point try, and now it'll be up to the defense. They got the stop, now to win it with a 2. Off play action. That's it. That's the ball game. The two-point try is a winner in OT. This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over the field. David, this is what college football is all about.
No doubt. I love your excitement, but where's the defensive mentions? Some good defense out there, too, there, homeboy. I know it's not just offenses that get you excited. Some defensive plays, too. Nip and tuck the whole game, decide in overtime, crushing loss.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.